Hello everyone, welcome to your next 7-day message from Spirit. So these messages come to you when they find you for the next 7 days. They're for each zodiac sign, so watch for your sun, moon and rising. Let's get started. Hello Gemini. So we have the overall energy for your next 7 days is reawaken. I love the 7 on this. Where this is playing out, how this is playing out, aspect of yourself this is playing out in, we have despair. And then we have the additional messages with the tarot. We've got the 7 of Pentacles, we've got the 7 of Cups, and we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Look at these 7s. Now, the message that came out, now this card flew towards me, so I got that it was like in the past, and the card says reawaken. And then we've got these 7s and then the Ace of Pentacles and this despair card. Now I don't want you to despair, Gemini, because there's a sense here of the message that I'm getting from Spirit is I'm just trying to make sure that I say this correctly for you. So Gemini, there's this sense that you've recently been through, or this year, because the 7s here are so important. So we in numerology, we are working a 7-year this year. And so I feel that this is talking about your whole year to date. So there's this sense that so far this year there's been an awakening. There's been a sense that you feel that you've come to a level of wisdom, that you've come to a level of understanding, that you've come to a level of growth. And then Spirit's guiding me to the tarot, so we'll come down to the tarot, and then now it's like Spirit's saying to me, it's like you don't know what to do with it. It's like you don't know how to apply it. It's so these two 7s, 7 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups, this is you saying, what was it all for? Like, what was the point in that? And I feel that some of you are feeling a little bit disillusioned. And Spirit's asking me to explain that. So what I mean by disillusioned is that basically Spirit just said to me, because I'm like, oh, I don't know how to explain that. I know what I don't mean, but so I was saying to Spirit, I'm not sure I know how to explain that. Spirit came back to me and said, Gemini, you're afraid to dream at the moment, and that's bringing you a level of despair. So there's this sense here that you're just like, you don't want what you had in the past, and you can't see what you want in the future. And there's this sense of I just said to Spirit, there are no words coming. And Spirit said, that's the message. There's an emptiness, Gemini. There's an emptiness in you. Now that might be a bit of a weird thing to say. And Spirit's saying to me, the Ace of Pentacles here, that's a gift from the universe that leads to something long term. And it's a gift from the universe that moves us forward, that can grow in our tangible world. So it's resources, people, relationships, jobs, homes, lifestyles. It's all those tangible things in our life. It's what's on this earth, basically. And Spirit's saying, Gemini, don't despair. This emptiness is required. Twofold. One, because the space is required in order for there to be room for the new to come in. So I know it's a general reading, Gemini, and all of you are in different stages of your life, different aspects, different journeys and things like that. But I really feel this probably touches on like every aspect of your life, or the really big major ones. But I think this is really, it's across the board of your life. It's very impactful. Thank you, Spirit. But room needed to be made in order for this Ace of Pentacles to be able to come in. Not only that, Spirit's now calling me to this Awaken card. This energy of the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups brought space inside you to have a reawakening, to have another awakening. We don't just have one awakening on our journeys. We have multiple. An awakening is basically when we awaken to a different understanding about ourselves, about the world, other people, the universe, all that is. Awakenings are linked with our spirituality. And there's a sense that they change us so profoundly that we no longer want what we wanted, we no longer do what we did, because our values have changed, and our authenticity has come more to the surface because it's less buried. So Spirit's saying this emptiness that you feel, this inability to know, well, okay, I know what I don't want. I know what no longer works for me, but I don't know what works for me now. I don't know what I want. If somebody said to me, here's a genie in a bottle, 3 wishes, it'd be like, I don't know what I'd pick. I wouldn't know how to make those 3 wishes count. And I really feel, Gemini, you're still making that space. I feel like the space inside of you is growing. I feel that there's almost this sense that, the Seven of Pentacles has come first. So it's almost like the ability to see what you don't want is more important at this stage for you, Gemini, than the ability to see what you do want. By limiting those things that you don't want, you're making space for Spirit to bring in what is now in alignment with you. So there's this sense of just, the word that came to me was just chill, Gemini, just relax into it. This little fairy is not flittering and flying about. She's just, on the grass looking for bugs, seeing what she can find, seeing what's hidden. There's a curiosity here. Look at this. Do you know, I've never noticed. I've had these cards for years and years and years, and I have never noticed this face here. Can you see that? I feel like there's something new coming. there's somebody new coming into your life that I think creates this reawakening. Now, if you're looking for love, it could be love. It could be just a soul tribe, soul family, soul friend. It could be a boss that kind of like makes you see things differently, colleagues, anybody. But I feel could be a child as well. You're not expecting it. I'm so excuse me, my friends. I've got a bit of a cold, so I shouldn't get too excited because it makes me cough. But I can't stop looking at it now. It's like, like I'm seeing this little belly and a little belly button here, and like almost like its hands are up in the air saying, pick me up. Maybe it's your inner child that's been awakened, because it looks very infantile to me. So there's this awakening. Maybe that awakens this more playful, childlike energy in you. Wow. I can't unsee that now. And Spirit, with the despair card, we're going to end on this card, and Spirit just said to me, just read it, but I don't need to give much detail because this is how you're feeling now, Gemini, and Spirit saying you don't need to. So the card says, I need your divine intercession right now. Oh great Spirit, lift this darkness from my soul, free me from this burden, open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. It's just this peacefulness. Allow yourself, Gemini, to feel what you feel. There's a reason for it, and a beautiful, beautiful reason. I'm going to leave you with those messages, my friends. Love, light, and blessings, Gemini. See you next time. Bye-bye.